So the best way to start off this review is with the age-old question. How are babies born? Oh, actually, scratch that. I think it's actually a question that those of our new generation will probably continue to ask for years to come. Specifically, the offspring of this new generation. Now, granted, that's actually an age-old question because a lot of kids actually, when they get born, sometimes ask the question, "Hey, Daddy, how are babies born?" And basically go the age-old question. Well, when two cousins fall in love, and okay, I'm gonna stop there because us rednecks, especially in my hometown of Indiana, we always try to bypass the question of babies are born, especially when two cousins fall in love, or when a man and a woman fall in love, stuff like that. And basically, as to how babies are originally made, well, trigger warning. I can't actually do this for this review, but you get the idea. Just bear with me. We know how they are made. Explain this, however, big difference. Which brings us to today's movie, Storks. Apparently, it's the new film for the Warner Animation Group behind the smash hit in 2014 known as the Lego Movie. Directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, and starring an amazing voice cast of Chris Pratt and Will Ferrell. Now, for this new film, Storks basically centers around the age-old mythical question of storks living babies. It's no legend, and this is like a modern riffing on that particular legend. The story basically centers around a stork named Junior who works for Cornerstone.com, where storks used to deliver babies, but now they deliver packages, a la Amazon and any other shipping company you could name, like UPS. And he gets a chance to get promotion to boss if he can fire the only human employee who's left the company due to an accident years ago. However, she accidentally starts up the baby machine, and the baby drops out, and they have to get rid of it before his promotion. Otherwise, he'll be out. Now, I actually was really excited for this film. Yeah, sure. It might be an anime movie, but it actually looked promising to be really funny. Maybe it won't be as on par as, say, Zootopia, Kubo and the Two Strings, or even other anime films I've seen this year. But at least it could be good. So, does this stork deliver? Well, yeah, it does for the most part. No, I'm not going to say it reaches the heights of definitely Zootopia, or Kubo and the Two Strings, or any other anime films I've seen this year, like Kung Fu Panda 3. But it's a modest improvement. It's definitely not going to reach the heights, the creative heights that the Warner Animation Group has already reached with the Lego Movie. Because let's face it, Phil Lord and Chris Miller wrote that film. Those guys are great writers, and they didn't help out this film. They're talented producers, yeah. So yeah, as far as this film goes, it's actually really good. The animation is really good, and well, let's get into that. And first things first, gotta start with the animation. And the animation is definitely really colorful, just like always. The character designs are great. I love how the storks are made, especially like the creation of Tulip. And speaking of Tulip, let's get into the characters. And the main two characters we have is the lead stork, Junior, voiced by Andy Samberg, of Saturday Night Live alumni, and from the band Lonely Island. And also, one cast member that has to be commended for this film is Katie Crown, who plays Tulip, a girl who is basically with the company, but she builds a lot of inventions and hopes to one day find her family. However, that leads into my biggest flaws with the characters, particularly Tulip. Although Tulip presents herself as like a girl who just wants to find a family and is tired of being alone, her character at the beginning, her character seems a bit too chipper and way too over the top, and a little bit too happy and upbeat, and almost gossipy to even carry any of that emotional weight that would be needed. Now, granted, she does display that later on, and you can definitely see she wants to portray herself as more of a happy-go-lucky girl. And believe it or not, and the scenes in her office where she portrays. There's a scene where she's in her office that I won't spoil, where she basically does a lot of random voices. I just laugh so much, and it basically reminds me of what I do when I might do in my spare time, especially when I want to watch something for YouTube. Honestly, that was really funny. That was one of the best parts about this movie, guys. And I think, however, I do like I even like the subplot that goes on in this film. Like basically, the kid who basically ignites the entire plot is basically a kid who just wants a home. He wants a baby brother, someone who can play with because he's the only child. And I actually thought that was actually really well done because nowadays in movies like this, you basically get the kid that's saying inadvertently starts to plow along, but fortunately he drops out of the movie never to be seen. I like that they actually not only didn't do that this time around, but they actually gave him a compelling plot that makes us actually care about him. It actually makes us want to run on root for this delivery to get done. I actually thought that was really well done. Good job, guys. And last but not least, we need to talk about the writing. The writing. Okay, before that, there are some flaws about this characters that need to be set up. First of all, a lot of the side characters can feel kind of slapdash and kind of just put in there just for the sake of it. I love the chemistry between Junior and Tulip, the girl, and they actually flesh each other out very well. I love these characters. They don't have the same chemistry as, say, Nick Wilde and Judy Hopps in Zootopia, but they do. But they match themselves quite well. They do flesh each other pretty well. I do wish there was more emotional weight and a little bit more stakes in their relationship, especially in the movie as well. But for the most part, it works for what it does, even if I'm a little let down by this. However, that leads me to some of my complaints with this film. First of which, I need to start off with Kelsey Grammer. Now, Kelsey Grammer's a great actor, but his character, Hunter the Big Boss, he kind of underwhelms me as a villain because he's basically the typical guy who just wants to, this baby here, we must get rid of it. We don't do babies anymore. We take groceries or packages, whatever. And we need to get rid of her. If we see her, stocks will plummet, and we will fail as a company. And that's basically it. Honestly, he underwhelmed me. Honestly, he did. And also some of the other side characters, like say the boy's parents, and maybe even some of the other side characters, they felt way too underdeveloped, and it felt like they just served their purpose and nothing more. And I honestly found it rather disappointing. I would like to see more about them. So outside of that, yeah, it's basically Storks in a nutshell. It doesn't reach the same heights as, say, the Lego Movie, but does its job serviceable enough. The animation is good. The voice acting across the board is actually really, really good. The chemistry between the characters is okay for the most part, and the writing does hit a sweet spot for me. And a lot of the humor in this film really does land. And there's a lot of and there were at least 3 or 5 parts where I was just rolling in the aisles. That was really great. So for me, I'm gonna give this film a 6.5 out of 10, and I do recommend you guys seeing it. But if you guys want, but for those of you who want better anime films this year, I would definitely see the Lego Movie on DVD. That one's really good. Or at least wait till Scene comes out around Christmas. That might work as well. So yeah, Storks may not fly as high as, say, the Lego Movie, or even drones for that matter. But if you guys. But the good news, you guys can watch this movie and be entertained, both kids and adults. The bad news, get ready for a lot more questions from kids about how babies are born. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I am working on my camera situation. I promise I'll get this resolved soon enough. But in the meantime, check me out on Facebook and Twitter, and be sure to like and subscribe and for more. Until then, I'm Ross Butler. You're watching M&M Weekly. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. Good day.